Welcome to another deep dive with us. We're going to be kind of web designers today, dissecting a website.
Oh, cool.
Which I know sounds kind of funny. Like how could you possibly dissect a website on a podcast?
Yeah.
But that's exactly what we're going to try to do today.
I like it.
We're going to be taking a look at Gilmedia's Melrose Flower Lab project and seeing what kind of tips and tricks they use to design this really visually appealing website.
Yeah, and I think what's so interesting about this particular project is that they do a really great job of blending that visual storytelling with smart marketing.
Right.
They've got that captivating video banner, and then also the strategic color palette that they use.
It's designed with a purpose.
Exactly.
Okay, well, let's just jump right in.
Let's do it.
This video banner that's on the Melrose Flower Lab site, Gilmedia talks about it like it's the Mona Lisa of web design.
Yeah.
What's so special about it?
Well, it's really, it's kind of like a silent film that sets the stage. Instead of having static images, you have this dynamic video, and it's showing the flowers, the arrangements, the whole vibe, and it just grabs your attention immediately.
It really is.
It's about creating that experience, right? When someone lands on the site, that emotional connection.
Right, it's like a little movie trailer.
Yeah.
It kind of sets the mood for the whole thing.
Exactly.
Now, speaking of setting the mood, Gilmedia mentions that there is a soft pastel color scheme throughout the site.
Yes.
And I'm imagining that that does more than just make things look pretty.
Oh, for sure. Color is so powerful in web design, and it's not just about aesthetics,
Right.
It's about psychology, too.
Oh, okay.
The soft pastels that they chose for this particular website, those evoke feelings of tranquility, elegance, and even sophistication.
Oh, wow.
It's subtle, but it really plays a huge role in shaping the user experience.
So it's like they're using color to kind of whisper to you like, hey, we're high-end, but approachable.
Exactly.
It's like marketing disguised as interior design, basically.
Yeah, I like that.
Gilmedia also emphasizes how crucial it is to make the website easy to navigate.
Yes.
They talk about intuitive forms, strategically placed buttons.
Yeah, you can have the most beautiful website in the world, but if people can't find what they're looking for or figure out how to buy your product, it's kind of pointless.
Right. It's like having a gorgeous storefront with a locked door.
Exactly.
And that's where, mobile optimization comes in.
Yeah.
We're living in a world where people are constantly on their phones and websites have to adapt.
Totally.
Gilmedia made sure that the Melrose Flower Lab site works flawlessly on any device, whether it's a desktop, tablet, a phone, it doesn't matter.
It's meeting your customers where they are.
Responsive web design is the new black.
Yes, everyone needs it.
So design isn't just about looking good.
Right.
This website needs to bring in business.
For sure.
Gilmedia mentions this term, lead generation.
Yes.
What does that mean in this context?
Well, it's about capturing the interests of potential customers and guiding them towards taking an action.
Right.
It could be anything from requesting a consultation to signing up for their newsletter, something like that.
Right.
So in this case, they designed the website to attract brides-to-be, event planners, anyone who's looking for that elegant touch.
Right.
And the design just kind of subtly encourages them to reach out, get in touch, and ultimately become customers.
So it's not just about putting pretty pictures up there.
Right.
It's about strategically guiding them towards a sale.
Exactly.
How do they do that, though? Is it just about having a contact form?
It's a lot more nuanced than that.
Okay.
They use what are called calls to action.
Okay.
Those are strategically placed prompts to encourage visitors to engage.
Okay.
So, for example, instead of just a generic contact us button, they might have something like schedule your free consultation or download our wedding lookbook or something like that.
Oh, okay. So it's about enticing them with something specific, something that speaks to their needs.
Exactly.
It's like offering a free sample of that delicious floral aroma.
I like it.
And these calls to action, they're placed strategically throughout the whole website,
Yes.
creating this natural flow that guides visitors to converting into leads.
Exactly.
It's a journey, not just a destination.
I like it.
And I imagine that journey also involves making sure the site is visible to the right people.
Yeah.
What about SEO?
Yes.
Search engine optimization.
It's not magic, it's strategy. SEO is built into the website's DNA from the ground up. Think about it like a floral arrangement. You're not just randomly throwing flowers together. You're thinking about composition and balance and how different elements complement each other.
Right.
SEO is like that.
Okay.
Gilmedia probably worked with Melrose Flower Lab, and identified the keywords that their ideal customers are searching for,
Right.
and then wove those keywords into the website content.
Gotcha.
Meta descriptions, image tags, everything.
So it's not just about having a pretty website. It's about making sure Google can smell it, basically.
You could say that.
And understand what it's all about.
Yeah, and it's not just Google either.
Right.
It's understanding how people are searching for information online, and then making sure your website is structured in a way that it makes it easy for both search engines and humans to find what they're looking for.
We've covered the video banner, the color scheme, user experience. We've even touched on SEO.
You've been busy.
What else is blooming in Gilmedia's design garden for this project?
Well, let's go back to the idea of creating an experience.
Okay.
The thing that Gilmedia really emphasizes is reflecting the brand's personality throughout the site.
Okay.
So they describe Melrose Flower Lab as having evolved from a retail shop to a private studio,
Okay.
which means their focus is on high-end floral artistry for weddings and events, and those who appreciate the finer things in life.
So they got a niche and they're owning it.
Exactly.
But how do you translate that into web design?
It's about telling a story. You're using visuals and language and even the layout of the site to convey the brand's values, aesthetics, and that unique selling proposition.
Okay.
So, for example, instead of using generic stock photos, the website is probably featuring stunning high-resolution pictures of Melrose Flower Lab's actual arrangements.
Ah, so it's like saying, hey, this is the quality that you can expect from us.
Yes.
We're not your average flower shop.
Exactly. And even the language used on the site would reflect that high-end positioning.
Okay.
Instead of just saying flowers, they might use terms like bespoke floral designs or artisanal arrangements. It's about creating that sense of exclusivity and luxury.
So it's like a floral fragrance that lingers even after you leave the website.
Exactly.
It's about creating that impression that stays with you.
Yes, and we've only just begun to unpack all the layers of design and strategy that Gilmedia employed in this project.
Oh, I know, right?
We've got a lot more to cover.
We're just getting started. We'll be back in a moment with even more juicy insights from Gilmedia's Melrose Flower Lab project. Stay tuned.
Sounds good.